You're not ugly, you're ungrateful. That's basically what I have to tell myself. On days like this, when I feel like all I care about are my flaws and my insecurities, and I let it get in the way of glorifying God. And I know there's people who feel the same way. We all have those kinds of days every once in a while. And I want to enter into a moment of just prayer and getting back into reality since um, I feel like that's the reason why we feel so bad about ourselves most of the time. And we tend to be so picky with every little thing. For instance, this morning I just had no interest in getting out of bed and doing the long list of chores that I have. I All I could see in the mirror was my very puffy eyes, my tired, tired looking face, my hair would just not cooperate. Um, and just I don't know if you ever felt like even after a shower, you just feel like gross. I don't know. It's one of those days for me. And it is in those moments that I want to, if you have those moments that I want to hopefully help you and have you help me find ways to not let that be how we talk to ourselves, because that's definitely not how Christ talks to us. And that reminded me of a couple years ago, I went to Mass and the priest kind of spoke on this. And so I obviously had to pull out my notebook for when I went to Mass that day and I took notes. And it was on May 4th, 2018. It says, love is not purely a sentiment, but a way of being. It's a choice. Not loving and accepting results in enemy. Fighting self in the mirror, but accept yourself. Be yourself and simply do your best. God made you in his image and love. The color of your eyes is irrelevant because what's important is to see and love. Only God is enough, so it doesn't matter. Start with the respect and acceptance to love. Behavior is changeable. Learn from mistakes. So, um, this was obviously in response to a different gospel readings and everything, but I remember thinking back on that, especially the color of your eyes is irrelevant because what's important is to see and love. And I think that's the biggest takeaway from that homily, even though again it had really nothing to do with like beauty standards and stuff, but it kind of did. I don't know. Again, it's one of those days when my brain just does not work, but I feel like I need to get this out there, especially because I'm going on a whole all kinds of tangent today, but bear with me. Um, I was, I recorded some videos and I was going through them to um edit them. And then I saw that the software, the app that I use to edit, it had the option to like change your appearance, and I thought it was very interesting. So I click on it, and like you can literally put makeup on through the app, and it was just crazy. Like it blurs all your imperfections, so your dark circles, your baggy eyes, um, everything. Like it gives you like you have the option to add blush and eyelashes and eyeshadow and everything, lipstick. It's like whitening your teeth, things like that. So it's honestly very tempting to do that and to see this new version of yourself, like the ideal version of yourself that meets beauty standards of nowadays, and want to present yourself that way to the world. But I obviously took it off. I laughed because I was in a good mood yesterday and I was able to laugh about it and just realizing, no, like I need to be grateful for what I do have and who I am. If I'm tired and I have dark circles under my eyes, it's because I'm probably not sleeping well. Um, and it's not necessarily that I'm staying up late because I want to, it's because I'm working. And, you know, it's for good reasons. Now, there are times where I do stay up late when I shouldn't be staying up late. I have no excuse for it. But again, it's obviously going to show, like the body's just going to show how you treat it. So if we're not showing love and respect for our bodies, how can we expect it to be like, polished and I don't know, perfect all the time? Um, I was complaining about how dry my lips feel and look. Well, it's because I haven't been drinking water. Um, so it's just stopping yourself and instead of going to the nearby store to buy, I don't know, it's not lipstick, it's not lip gloss, lip balm, maybe, to moisturize your lips or I don't know, a new mascara, what have you. I like I just invite you to embrace what your body looks like and realize that you're human. You're probably making mistakes, and that's why you're not seeing the results that you wish you had. Um, but keep persevering and keep knowing that as long as you're showing your body some love, you will be content because your body will feel good and it'll be able to work the way that God intended it to work. And that's how we know that we're okay. Ultimately, I don't know. I feel like there's so much more in my head that I'm not able to communicate to you right now. And again, it's okay to have these kinds of days. It's okay to not know what to say, um, and to not make sense every once in a while. Now, I would be concerned if this was my everyday because it's not normal for someone to have a foggy brain every single day. But because I know it's just for right now, and because I am exhausted and just drained, and I need to give myself a break from um all the stress that I'm putting myself through, it's it's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna enjoy being tired in the sense that it's not gonna stop me from living my life and from doing what God is asking me to do and to fulfill my responsibilities and my duties as a human being. So don't let your flaws let you down. Don't compare yourself to other people. Um, as a matter of fact, you should praise them. And like it said in my notes, it's like it's not about the color of your eyes that matters or what shape you have or how long your eyelashes are or how um I don't know, amazing your skin texture is. Um, that that doesn't matter if your heart is not at peace and your heart is not reflecting Christ. So work on that first before you even think about getting the latest makeup brand or I don't know, procedure that there is to make yourself look like you're put together. When in reality, if your heart is not in the right place, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be satisfied. And you're always going to be pointing out the flaws. And the enemy is going to have a hold on you. And it's going to be a lot easier for him to speak lies into your already very broken heart and um, unstable thoughts and perception about yourself. So in reality, you're just making yourself more vulnerable to that kind of negativity. And that's not what God wants for you. He wants you to live in freedom and to know that you are His beloved and He loves you and cares far more about your soul than what your body looks like. Obviously, take care of your body because it's a gift from God, but make sure you're nourishing your spirit and you're allowing that friendship with Christ to grow and flourish so that he can speak truth and denounce those lies that you are forming in your head. Um, and that often comes with the stressors of life and hormones and just all the things that the good and the bad and the ugly of being human. But at the end of the day, just remember that if you're having a bad day, if you don't like how you look in the mirror, there's far greater things to be worried about, and that is how you are treating yourself, how you're treating others, and your relationship with God. So I hope this motivates you a little bit. I think it made me feel a little better saying it out loud. And I'm gonna just, yeah, continue living my life and get ready for Mass and encounter God and allow Him to shower me with His love and His presence because I really need that right now. So I'll be praying for you. God bless.